Can you name one of your babies Skeeter Jr.?
Got no chance in fucking hell. No chance. That's what you suck.
It's hardcore. It's uncensored. It's On Your Mark with Mark E. Xtreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's my favorite time of the week. It's On Your Mark Wrestling Podcast with me, Skeeter Skyflyer. I'm your co-host. I'm training to be a wrestler, and I'm so excited. I'd even be excited if I was sitting in a waiting room right now, knowing that I was going to have horrible things done to me by a doctor, because I'd be listening to me and my best friend in the world and my mentor, Marky Xtreme.
You know, the only reason I'd be excited in a waiting room for is to find out that you were going in for a death operation. Just immediate and guaranteed elimination made by a legal doctor. But you know who could do that in a backyard? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark. Hey, Xtreme, 50 plus years undefeated backyard wrestling entertainment champion and owner. And on top of all that cool ass, sexy ass, lethal ass shit, I am the host of On Your Mark. And for years, we've been giving you the best wrestling content on YouTube. And now you're getting the best wrestling podcast on the fucking podcast airwaves. Because every Friday via Dragon Wagon Radio, we are deep diving into topics. And I give you a perspective that nobody else can give you. And why is that, Skeeter Skyflyer?
Because you wrestle in the backyard.
And I'm also world's champion. And I've also seen things that nobody else has seen, done things nobody else has done, and nobody thinks of things that nobody else has fucked. Because I'm the 15 plus year undefeated backyard wrestling entertainment champion, Mark E. Xtreme.
Well, today's episode is pretty dang extreme, if you ask me. Oh, did you want to ask me?
I don't want to ask you shit. I want to ask you one question. How do you live looking at yourself in the mirror?
Breathing.
How do you decide, yeah, I'm going to go do another day with this fucking skin bag?
Because I don't have another skin bag.
Get another skin bag.
Where you get another skin bag?
Doctors, plastic surgeons.
Ooh, that's probably expensive, and I'm paying way too much for wrestling school as it is. You should know that.
Not enough.
Oh, I'll see if I can get you another $5 a month. Today we're talking about Dr. Britt Baker DMD.
All right. Yeah, okay. You know, I have mixed feelings about Dr. Britt Baker DMD, but I will save them for the show. Let's get into some business.
Well, thank you to Dragon Wagon Radio for hosting the show and keeping it uncensored, unlike anywhere else you can get any of Marky Xtreme's content, so we can get all the swears out of his body. Right, Marky Xtreme?
Titty dicks.
Be sure to go to Apple Podcasts and rate and review the show. Give us a 5-star rating and write up a little review. It doesn't take you much time at all. Plus, it helps people find the show. And on top of that, Marky Xtreme finds his favorites and he gives him a free t-shirt. Isn't that right, Marky Xtreme?
That's right. Just one of the incentives of, leaving a rating and review on our Apple page. And if you've been listening for over a year, here comes the guilt trip, and you haven't leaving a rating and review yet, well, shame on you. Get your ass over there and leave us a rating review. It takes less than a minute and helps us out tremendously.
And we have a Patreon. Go to patreon.com/OYM show. You can get all sorts of great exclusive stuff on there, like a replica BWE championship belt. You get to watch extreme watch-alongs with Marky Xtreme and myself, where we watch great matches. You get content 2 days early, like this podcast, and something else that's going to be announced later on, as well as extreme shout-outs. Isn't that right, Marky Xtreme?
Oh, that's right, Skeeter Skyflyer. There ain't nothing more valuable in the world of wrestling than a shout out from the champ. I know you probably got all kinds of valuable things in your closet. Wrestle memorabilia, foam Big Show asshole. Well, let me tell you this: the Marky Xtreme shout outs you get every week on our podcast are the most valuable perk of being a skid mark on our Patreon page. And the shout outs this week are as follows. Gonzalo R., Bruce Harmeyer, Melissa Mayette, Jason K., Lame Brain, Flocka171AC, Dylan Hinton, Tim Redbeard, Liam McLee, Rick Conley, Tom, Mr. Blix, and Miguel Diaz. Well, there you have it, Skeeter Skyflyer. Those are the skid marks that keep the roof over the backyard and the food on the table before I body slam motherfuckers through it. And guess what? You could be a part of that press just list too. So march your happy ass on over to patreon.com/OYM show.
Dr. Britt Baker DMD, what's your initial thoughts on the current AEW Women's World Champion?
Would you like to be honest?
Well, if you weren't, then this show would be a lie, and then I'd have to wash this show out with soap.
That's a good point, Skeeter. We only tell the truth on this show, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Dr. Britt Baker DMD, truthfully, very, very, I don't like to say this about this much about, anybody, women, men, whatever your pronoun is. But I'm very intimidated by Dr. Britt Baker. But at the same time, Skeeter Skyflyer, you know what?
No.
You're supposed to say what? Anyways, you know what? I am also very...
What?
Stop it.
I said it like Stone Cold.
You could never say it like Stone Cold. You could do a better Stone Cold than that. Let me hear it.
What?
Is that your best Stone Cold?
What?
I'm very intimidated by her, but I am also very attracted to her, so my feelings are very conflicted.
I get that. I think you have that with me, but you're afraid to admit it.
God, fuck out of my ass. What?
What?
Get the fuck out of my ass. I ain't there. Don't.
I'm not doing Stone Cold. What?
No. There is nothing about you that is attractive to me. In fact, when I look at you, I get it sucked in.
Like your heart gets sucked into your chest?
No, Skeeter. You know how when you look at, or for me, when I look at Nia Jax and I think about our Samoan Dynasty future, I get a full-on rage and erection. When I look at you, it sucks in.
Yeah, that's probably because it's more on an emotional level.
That's not... Born
Brittany Baker on April 23rd, 1991 in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Baker studied behavioral medicine with a minor in human development and family studies at Pennsylvania State University. She began her professional wrestling training in June 2014 when she enrolled in the International Wrestling Cartel Training Academy in South Hills, Pennsylvania, training under the tutelage of Super Hentai and Marshall Gambino. Two of those things sound like Mafia. Marky Xtreme, did Britt Baker do wrestling training with the Mafia?
It's possible, no discrimination, where or who you get your wrestling training by, who's to say that, the Mafia doesn't train some of their Mafia members to be wrestlers? Look at Little Guido. Look at, Big Vito. Those guys were in the Mafia, clearly. They had to be trained by the Mafia, correct?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this before with the Joey Styles episode. Do you think she's connected to Joey Styles?
Could be. I don't want to say anything more. People go back and listen to the Joey Styles episode. It's best that I don't say anything about the Mafia because of, it's just best that I don't say anything about the Mafia. Okay.
You can go ahead and say something about the Mafia. It's uncensored.
No, it's Skeeter. Look at me. It's best. It's best that fucking stop. It's best that I don't say anything about the Mafia. Okay.
I don't understand.
I've already said this before. I've got a rocky, relationship with the Mafia. It's a love-hate thing. And look, I just think that move forward, Skeeter. Take a fucking hint, bitch.
Okay. I'm not near the microphone then. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me.
Stop it.
Because I'm not.
Do you do this shit on purpose to fuck with me?
What?
That's a better impression.
Thank you. That same year of 2014, Baker enrolled in the University of Pittsburgh School of Dental Medicine, graduating in May 2018. Marky Xtreme, when was the last time you went to the dentist?
No, I'm glad that you bring this up, Skeeter. I have never been to the dentist.
Never ever?
I am not letting some random fuck put his fingers in my mouth.
Well, you should just introduce yourself. And they'll probably introduce themselves, and then you're friends.
I've never had a good experience from anybody that I've introduced myself to, and then they put their hands in my mouth.
Well, it's, how they talk about stranger danger and don't take candy from strangers? If you introduce yourself and then you know each other's names, then it's fine. You can take candy from anybody. So it's just like that with a dentist, that if you introduce each other, then it's fine. You could probably put your hands in their mouth too.
Okay, core of it, and again, this podcast, uncensored. I hold nothing back. I tell the truth. I'm a little, and this is just my personal beliefs. 2021, don't get me canceled. Every joke for different folks. I don't want a dude putting his fingers in my mouth. I know that when that happens, and I don't blame him. He's going to get aroused. A mouth like mine, you start fingering in there, it's going to turn him on. I got a fucking beautiful mouth. And eventually he's going to want to put other things in there. And I'm not trying to lead anybody on. Now, if Dr. Britt Baker is listening to this and she is looking for a new client, I would be happy to give her my mouth.
Oh, we'll get there. But I'm just concerned about your dental hygiene.
I am fine, motherfucker. I brush my teeth once every couple days. Who does more than that? I don't think many people.
Matthew McConaughey's.
Oh, I'm not trying to be a fucking movie star.
Oh, clearly. Sorry, that was mean. I'm sorry.
Okay, motherfucker. I could be a movie star if I wanted to.
Well, not like Matthew McConaughey's.
I could do any part Matthew McConaughey's done. Better.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
Have you seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
I could fucking lose a guy in 3.
Could you?
Try me.
Okay. Lose the guy.
You're fired.
I'll never leave you. While studying dentistry, Britt Baker trained in absolute intense wrestling in Cleveland, Ohio under Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. Those two are a couple in NXT. Wait a second. So is Keith Lee and Mia Yim. Wait a second. So is Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux. Wait a second. So is Peyton Royce and Ty Dillinger. Wait a second. So is Bianca Belair and Montez Ford. Wait a second. So is Lana and Rusev. Wait a second. So is Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. Is NXT doing arranged marriages? Marky Xtreme, can you let me graduate Backyard Wrestling Academy so I can go to NXT in case they hire Rosemary?
Will you chill the fuck out? This is just... They're not... All these people just happen to get together. I mean, it's like being at summer camp. You're gonna fuck.
This didn't happen at the power plant.
I bet it did. You looking at me in my eyes and telling me Sarge didn't fuck Goldberg?
Sergeant Slaughter had sex with
No,
Goldberg?
Sarge. Remember that guy?
No.
I mean, Norman Smiley's up in that bitch too. You think he didn't fucking? Huh? Big wiggle. He big wiggled his way into Goldberg.
What?
I'm telling you. Probably
yeah, but
happened.
They're not married.
They could be. Biblically.
Everybody's married.
Spiritually. You don't got to have a paper to say you're married to somebody. I have declared I am married to Nia Jax.
Is that legal?
It is binding.
Did she say I do?
I have groundbreaking news. I was able to get a message to her, and she did say I do at the beginning of the sentence that I sent in the response to the thing that I sent to her, but it was followed, and she's ribbing with, I do not want you or this man, Marky, to contact me anymore for the rest of my life, or I will press charges. She's ribbing. It's cute. So yes, she did kind of say I do, and that's all I took from that sentence.
Okay, well, can you still graduate me early?
Does that mean I'd never see you again?
If I get signed to NXT, that's
You're
likely.
graduated. You're graduated.
I'm a wrestler?
No, I'm just graduating you. It's like a participation trophy.
So I'm a graduate of Backyard Wrestling Academy.
You have a participation trophy of Backyard Wrestling Academy.
Okay, well, I'm going to use that and send it to NXT in case they hire Rosemary and then we get arranged married.
Okay, go for it. Good.
That makes sense because Triple H did all those. He did that wedding chapel drive-through marriage with Stephanie, so he's just probably marrying everybody all the time.
I got to assume that's how he's doing it, just like how he did it.
That makes sense. I never thought about that with NXT. He's making sure they have babies from wrestlers in the long term.
The whole goal of NXT is to breed the stars of the future, and he's got to look out for his future.
You got to get in there and start breeding.
We're trying at Backyard Wrestling Academy, and it's not working, but that's my first priority. And then, when I get a contract, then I'll breed anywhere I go, anywhere they want me to. I got a lot of seed.
Baker won in her professional wrestling debut at International Wrestling Cartel event in August 2015, competing alongside Andrew Palace against Dylan Bostic and Ray Lynn. On December 10th, 2016, Baker became the inaugural IWC Women's Champion when she defeated April Sarah, Marty Bell, and Sonia Strong in a 4-way elimination match. Mafia, elimination. Did those other women end up sleeping like the fishes?
I'm not making a comment.
Well, then, should we get somebody else to host the show? Should we get Yoko Zubaz?
Yeah, over my dead fucking body. I don't know, Skeeter. I wasn't there. I don't know the details of any of it.
Are those women dead?
I don't know. I'm not going to comment if or not they are breathing.
Hit up your Bing box, everybody. Let me know if they're dead or not, because that's just scary. It's just scary when the Mafia's in wrestling and they'll whack you. I don't want you to get whacked, Marky Xtreme.
Nobody's whacking me but me.
A year after Baker made her debut in IWC, Baker appeared on WWE Monday Night Raw as a jobber, losing to Nia Jax in a squash match.
Yep.
Marky Xtreme, can you imagine getting squashed by Nia Jax?
Fuck, on a daily basis, I think about it. I think about that fine ass. Is she gonna climb on top of me and slap some fucking Band-Aids in between it, and you better take all the rope you got and tie it to the fan, and then you tell the kids, go out to camp because it's going to be about 12 hours. And when you get back, don't bring any ice. It's going to melt. You know what I mean?
Toll ride.
Good, great.
How come you never have a drink during this show? We could toll ride together.
Because it's how my feelings about Water Day. And other than that, I only drink fucking White Claws and fucking the fucking juice that's in little fruit cups.
Yeah. Oh, we should get some of them little the apple juices. Where it sounds like you could bite into it and it sounds like an apple bite.
What?
The little Martinellis.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Oh, Martinellis, it looks like a little apple.
Danimals?
Animal crackers? That's separate. We should get those too. But the Martinellis, they're the little, hit up your Bing box. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. And I don't know what this is.
It's time for Skeeter's little known fact.
Not a segment.
Did you know that Dr. Britt Baker DMD is not the first wrestling dentist? Isaac Yankem, DDS.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
Yeah, well, you didn't know that, so there you go. Boom.
Everybody knew that, you dumb bitch.
Oh. Okay, so if they're both dentists, why is one of them a DMD and one is a DDS?
I'm assuming it has to do with your genitalia.
So what they stand for then?
DMD probably means don't make dicks, because she doesn't make any dicks. She has a vagina. Now DDS does dicks strongly. He does dicks. He has dicks.
Oh.
I'm assuming.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's 2 Skeeter little known facts there for you, everybody.
There you go.
Before they were AEW, Cody, the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega were all in. The historic pay-per-view event was on September 1st, 2018, and Dr. Britt Baker DMD wrestled in a 4-corner survival match against friend of the show, Madison Raines, and not friends of the show, Chelsea Green and Tessa Blanchard, which was won by Blanchard. Marky Xtreme, why did AEW not hire Tessa Blanchard? She beat 3 other women.
I don't know. I don't know the inner workings of their business and who they choose to hire and who they don't choose to hire. I know Tessa Blanchard has a lot of heat in this business, and then maybe that has a little bit to do with it.
She got heat?
Yeah. She pissed off. She's got heat.
Why she got heat?
Because I don't know. People say that she's a little mean. She's fucking angry and fucking, mean to people and fucking rude. And, you don't get anywhere in the business being mean, angry, and rude. What? Don't fucking me, bitch.
See that right there? I'm going to let you know right now, Marky Xtreme. That was a little mean.
I'm going to let you know you can suck my asshole because you're a fucking little pussy.
I appreciate the invitation, but I'm going to decline because it sounded like that didn't come from a nice place, nor is it a nice place to be where you're telling me to go.
Okay, let me rephrase it with a different energy. Hey, Skeeter, would you like the opportunity to suck my asshole?
I would like to decline, Marky Xtreme. Thank you so much.
Okay, your loss, you fucking idiot.
Okay, well, I'm still best friends with you, and I think you're a rather smart individual.
You know who I think is a rather smart individual, Skeeter?
Yokozubez?
Definitely not. I think anybody that watches the latest shoot interview at youtube.com/OnYourMarkShow is a damn smart individual. Skeeter, Skyflyer, tell the fine skid marks at home all about the hot new shoot interview. Might be one of our longest shoot interviews over at youtube.com/OnYourMarkShow.
Well, everybody, they're a Hall of Famer, and they're a butt kicker and a pioneer in this industry. You might know her as Alundra Blaze. You might know her as Medusa. Either way, Marky Xtreme got to know her. That's right. They sat down for a one-on-one interview, and it's hard-hitting. He asked her the questions that nobody else asks, and it is fun. I've seen it, and it's good. It's probably one of the best.
Thank you, Skeeter Skyflyer. I would probably agree, even though every one of my interviews are a classic. And you know what? This is a good opportunity because the interview has been out for a couple of days. Let's go back into the vault. Let's hear like a moment from the interview that just came out with Medusa.
From the vault.
Medusa Blaze.
I'm right here. Bro, how did I ever get back in this backyard? What?
As opposed to male wrestlers, a lot of women wrestlers live a very long time. Mae Young lived till she was like 150 years old. How and why do women wrestlers live forever?
We're like cats, bitch. We live 9 lives, and whenever we fall, we land on our feet. Like a cat. What you got?
That really triggers me.
Why?
I got WWE Hall of Famer Medusa Blaze in my backyard and she's fucking purring at me. I'm fucking triggered.
I'm not purring at you.
You're purring at me. You're hitting on me. I get it.
That is not a cat call.
There is nothing more like a cat call than being purred at.
All right, let's get to wrestling. Who have you beat?
Who haven't I beaten?
Me. So why don't we could put your belt up, my belt up.
Okay, easy. Easy, Medusa Blaze. I don't know if you know this, but I am retired currently. I've done everything there is to do in this business. Well, there you have it, Skeeter Skyflyer. That is a little taste of what you can get if you hop on over right now to youtube.com/OnYourMarkShow.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
What?
That's Oliver.
Don't ever make that voice. I'm triggered.
Why? He wants more. He wants more.
I am triggered. That made me feel things I don't like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Apology not accepted.
AEW may not have hired Tessa Blanchard, but on January 2nd, 2019, it was reported that Dr. Britt Baker DMD had signed with the new found promotion, All Elite Wrestling. Baker was the first female wrestler signed by the promotion. She made her debut for AEW on May 25th at its inaugural pay-per-view Double or Nothing, where she defeated Nyla Rose, Kylie Ray, and Awesome Kong in a fatal four-way match. How come Dr. Britt Baker always has got to be in these matches with a bunch of women in a four-way? Why not two women instead of four? What do you prefer watching, Mark Xtreme? Two women wrestling each other or four women wrestling each other?
Whew. Well, this is, answers strictly wrestling related and nothing further or deeper. But the more women, the better. I think that it gives more women an opportunity, and that's all I'm about.
If you add more women to a match, though, doesn't it get sloppy?
Yes, but is this a negative? Sloppy is in the eye of the beholder, and who's to say that sloppy isn't, something isn't an art, isn't something that is appreciated? And I think the more women, the better. The more sloppy, the better. And get them get them out there.
When 4 out of 5 dentists agree on something, where do you think Dr. Britt Baker DMD stands? With the 4 or the 5?
This is the fucking dumbest question I've ever heard. She's a 4 out of 5. She's one of them. So
yeah, but which one?
I don't know. She could be any of them. What do you mean?
Well, 4 out of 5 of them always agree on something like, this is a good toothbrush, you should use it. Or this toothpaste is really good, you should use it. And then a 5th one always goes, I don't agree. Which one do you think she is?
She's probably the 5th one. She's got a little angst behind her, a little sass under her ass. And, I think that she's probably that 5th one that likes to be a little argumentative. But that is, the part of her personality that the world, I think enjoys. She definitely got some sass. She's definitely got some extreme. I don't know if you're going to touch on this in a little bit, but I'll touch on it anytime. And we've seen how extreme she can get, and that shows her edge, and that shows me that I'm all in.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Well, that you've come a long way, Marky Extreme.
From what?
From before.
What? I've always been like this.
No, you haven't.
What are you talking? What?
You didn't always appreciate women and women's matches.
Okay. I don't know what listeners, skid marks at home. I don't know what Skeeter Skyflyer is referring to. Okay. The divas, the women have always been women's wrestlers in my eyes and nothing more. We're all equal.
You've had a great journey. I think it's nice to see you grow this much.
I think you should shut the fuck up.
Oh, well then who's going to ask you questions?
I'll hire Conrad Thompson.
Please don't.
Well, don't fucking piss me off.
That's hard to do. In her short time at AEW so far, Baker has suffered a concussion due to a kick by Bea Priestley, a leg injury, and a broken bloody nose with a deviated septum fighting Hikaru Shida. Marky Xtreme, is Britt Baker hardcore or injury prone?
No, hardcore as fuck. And, when I hear about injuries and broken bones and concussions, all that tells me is that they're doing it the right way. And I think that people, should get out there and break more, fucking concuss more. And I think that is just like your little badges of honor.
Do you think it's happened less in the industry because you went into retirement?
Probably. The statistics are definitely down. I definitely, I go out there to injure. I go out there to concuss. And I think anybody that doesn't have that as their goal, as their mission, I'm going to go out there and kill my opponent because I want to win at all costs. And anybody that doesn't have that intention in going out there, then what the hell are you doing in my business?
I don't know. And I'd hate to see it slip. I'd hate to see it go downhill because you went into retirement.
Well, the money's right. I will come back.
Hey, Marky Xtreme. You know who Dr. Britt Baker DMD is sweet on?
I don't.
Adam Cole.
Oh, good for him.
Do you think Dr. Britt Baker DMD is going to be a good stepmom to Adam Cole's baby?
Well, it would probably be her baby.
No, it's his baby because he's always talking about his baby.
It's a theoretical baby that hasn't happened yet. He's
good for it being smart and being able to go to college and studying theoreticals, but it's still his baby.
That's his gimmick, is he's excited to be a future father. He's always talking about his future children. That's, I don't understand the gimmick, but that's his gimmick.
You don't have no baby?
Not yet. He's excited about the future of being a father. Oh. Like me. I relate. I'm going to fucking start a Samoan dynasty with Nia Jax.
How many babies you gonna have?
A fleet of them.
How many's that?
6+. Wow. Then I'm gonna start my version of the NWO with all my children.
Why not the SWO?
Samoan World. Oh, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
I came up with that idea.
Or Skeeter WO.
Oh, fuck. Disgusting.
Can you name one of your babies Skeeter Jr.?
Had no chance in fucking hell. No chance. That's what you suck.
Was that Vince McMahon's song?
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you.
Britt Baker won the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Award of Best Improved 2020. Marky Xtreme, what are your thoughts on the Most Improved Award for a wrestler?
I kind of don't understand the need for that award. I think that I can't relate. I can't relate to it because when I came into this business, I'm just as good then as I am now. So I've never improved. I've always been the greatest. But I guess that everybody else out there, has to improve over time. But, I can't really comment on that because I can't relate to it.
Is that prejudice against people that are great in the beginning and always great that they don't get the greatest still award?
I'm not prejudiced against anything. 2021.
Oh.
You know what?
Me?
I'm a lot of things against you. A lot.
Dr. Britt Baker's success hasn't come without a little help from her friends. Her friends Tony Siobhani and Rebel. Was she Rebel or Reba? Because no one can keep it straight. She was Rebel in TNA in the Menagerie and even complimented me when we were backstage at TNA on my Menagerie shirt. But Mark Xtreme, what's her name in AEW?
Fuck if I know.
No, it's Rebel or Reba.
Reba. I don't know. Reba fucking McIntyre. I don't know.
Okay, so Reba is a controversial figure with Baker because fans say she's really annoying. She's always interfering and derailing any potential success that could be had for the person she's so desperately trying to help with every fiber of her being. She never even wrestles. It's like she's been training this moment all of her life and she can't even get the job done. Plus, she's always injured. Maybe I'm changing my mind here. Why keep someone around that's just constantly dragging you down?
Just take advantage of them. Fucking suck them dry.
What do you mean?
Get everything you can out of someone like that. Fucking waste of space. Fucking use them. Use them.
What would you do if you had someone like that in your life? How would you use them?
Theoretically, if I had somebody in my life that I was fully taking advantage of and never had a future in this business, I would continue to use them until they have no more will to live.
Then what?
Then I find another.
Oh. Well, I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that doesn't happen. I'm gonna keep my eye out.
That's never gonna happen.
Yeah, because everybody around you, I think their spirits get lifted up and they feel like a better person for it.
I would agree. Great observation, Skeeter.
Thank you. See, now you're being nice.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Britt Baker's other friend is AEW announcer Tony Schiavone. Tony interviews Britt all the time. He's been there for her training. They've even gone to the spa together. But Britt didn't take her boyfriend Adam Cole to the spa. And Tony didn't take his wife of 40 years, Lois, to the spa either. Look, I ain't going to sugarcoat it, Marky Xtreme. Are Dr. Britt Baker DMD and Tony Schiavone having an affair?
Ooh, David Meltzerman, Ryan Satan, ooh, Bill Raptor. I can hear the clickety-clacks away. I think so, Skeeter. I think we just cracked the case, you know. I think old Tony Schiavone is getting a little bit more than free dentist sessions, maybe. But who's to say? We don't know. I don't have proof, but I think you're doing some good detective work.
Thank you. Do you think he calls the action when they make love?
I would. If I was, a skilled play-by-play announcer like him, I think that is probably what, draws the women to him. That's an edge in the bedroom that you don't usually get.
I don't think edge is involved. He did that with Lita.
That's not what I mean. I mean having nothing I can say here is gonna fucking. We're born stupid. You know who isn't born stupid, Skeeter?
Damian Sandow?
That is kind of true. No, the people that go over and pick up one of our sick t-shirts on our Dragon Wagon Radio exclusive podcast store. Skeeter, Skyflyer, tell the fine skin marks at home about the exclusive On Your Mark podcast shirts available at the Dragon Wagon store.
These are some super fun shirts you're not going to find anywhere else. And they're so fun because you always hear Mark Xtreme talking about shake weight classes. And I don't know if you've seen the poster around town, everybody, but now it's on a t-shirt. So you can get that shirt. You can be part of the exclusive Backyard Club. And that's a fun shirt. There's a Toll Ride shirt, all kinds, all different colors. There's even the pod art of the show. You can get that as well as masks and mugs. So much fun stuff. It's a great way to support the show and show that you're a fan of the show. And you get all that now at OnYourMarkShow.com.
Yep, there you go. Go mark your happy ass over.
Dr. Britt Baker is not one to shy away from being hardcore. Like you said earlier, Marky Xtreme, she was in the Tooth and Nail match. And then also on March 17 episode of Dynamite, she fought Thunder Rosa in an unsanctioned lights out match, which had ladders, chairs, tables, thumbtacks, and lots of blood. Marky Xtreme, what did you think of this match?
Fucking beautiful. And you know what? I wish that every match and every promotion could be like this, but beggars can't be losers. And I just gotta, I appreciated this as it was. It was fucking awesome. I was raging boner the whole time. And, but also, like I said, very intimidated at the same time. You got Britt Baker's fucking bleeding and stare at the camera and that sexy yet also terrifying smile that she does at the camera, Whew. I felt a lot of things.
Do you like it when a woman bleeds?
it really depends. There women, a guy's got a gig to bleed, but a woman, she could gig, or, she also just gets a blood week, where it's just like, just Mother Nature that is, turning on the faucet.
What are you talking about?
You don't know what oh God, do I
like
gotta
the pipes are bad and the water's dirty?
Kind of. Do I got to teach you about this too? I taught you about birds and the bees and shit before.
They don't get along. You try to tell me about that. I've seen birds and bees try and hang out. Those birds die from bee stings.
Yes, Skeeter, that can happen. That's why,
especially when you coat them with honey. I tried that too.
Well, yes, the honey is protection. If you use it right, you got to use your protection correctly. Have you learned how to use your honey correctly, Skeeter?
Yeah, you were trying to explain that, and I put some honey on me, but then I woke up covered in red ants.
I didn't mean fucking honey. I meant a fucking prophylactic.
What?
I taught you how to use a prophylactic.
The balloons. Yeah. I made a lot of balloon animals. It was super fun, but you were telling me to put it on in a weird place. I knew you was pulling my rib because it can't fit on there. Those little balloons, those little tiny balloons, they don't fit.
We got to get one that fits.
I don't think they sell balloons like that.
A woman has a week out of the month called period that she bleeds from her vagina, Skeeter. There.
Yeah, and all the little elves take a ring and go to the Lord of the Rings and they throw it in a hole. Yeah, okay. Well, if we're just telling stories.
No, it's fucking real. It's not fucking bubblegum titty fart bullshit. And then during that week, they're hormonal. They're fucking, emotional, and, they don't want to be talked to, and they want you to fucking get the fuck out of the bedroom, Mark. Their uterine wall is ripping off, and it fucking causes fucking Niagara Falls of pure blood. So
is there a time when then you're not on your period, Marky Xtreme? Because that sounds like you quite a bit.
I'm not on I don't have a fucking period, fuck ass.
Kind of seems like you have.
I don't have a fucking period.
You not on your period right now?
No, I'm not on my fucking period, asshole. God, it fucking hurt my feelings. Take it back.
I'm sorry. Everything you described, it sounded like you were on your period, so I didn't
do I have a vagina?
I don't know.
You've unfortunately seen my penis. You know I don't have a vagina.
Yeah, but it could be under it.
I don't have two sexual organs.
Why not?
Because I was born this way.
That's Lady Gaga.
Fuck off, ass. Ugh. I'm done. Move forward. I'm exhausted. I got shit. I got fucking clean up.
You need some ice cream?
I would love some fucking ice cream. Yes.
Okay, we'll get ice cream after the show. On May 30th at AEW's Double or Nothing, Dr. Britt Baker will get a match with the woman who had broke her nose, Hikaru Shida, but this time it was for the Women's World Championship. After a long, vicious battle, a new champion was crowned, with Dr. Britt Baker winning the title for the very first time. She is the fourth ever AEW Women's Champion and has held the title for less than 1 month. Her boyfriend, Adam Cole, held the NXT Championship for 403 days. Will Britt Baker or Adam Cole hold gold longer?
Good question. I mean,
thank you.
I shouldn't have complimented you. Who's to say? I mean, I think that, Britt Baker is vicious, delicious, and she could hold this title fucking for years if she wanted to, if he plays the cards right. It's hard to say, Skeeter. I could see it happening.
What happening?
Did Britt Baker holding it longer than Adam Cole?
How many days?
I don't fucking know. Just fucking long time.
Can't you see this stuff being a champion?
I'm not a fucking fortune teller.
Oh.
I mean, sometimes I do have visions of the future.
Am I going to end up married with Rosemary?
I'm actually getting a vision right now. You want to? Oof. Do you want to know what I'm seeing?
Yeah. Here, you can hold my hands.
I'm not going to hold your hands. I don't need to. It actually affects my visions. I'm getting a
lap?
No, that will definitely ruin my vision. I'm getting a vision of someone else marrying Rosemary. I don't know. Do you want to know who I'm seeing?
Okay.
It's King Maxwell. King Maxwell's.
Okay. You should hold my hands because I think it's blurry.
No, it's clear. It's crystal clear.
I'm gonna sit in your lap.
Nope. Get off. Get off.
Yeah, I don't think you see
Get
it
off
right.
of me. Fucking. King Maxwell is going to marry Rosemary, Skeeter. I'm so sorry.
I think you're on your period.
I am not on my fucking period.
Then explain it because that doesn't make any sense. It's illegal.
I'm not a licensed psychic, but I have visions. I had a vision and you asked me what I saw and I told you what I saw.
That's illegal. You're having visions of illegal things, and we should probably remove this from the podcast because the psychic cops might come in and arrest you.
There ain't no such thing.
Really?
Yeah.
What if
watch the fucking sass first of all?
Because it's for real. If you think of the numbers 911, they show up because they're psychic.
That's not fucking true.
Really? Have you ever thought?
First of all,
numbers 911?
When did you get a sass under your ass? Like, crank it back, or you're fired 2 times in this episode.
Hold on. I am just trying to keep you from getting arrested of thinking of a baby.
Did King Maxwell trigger you again, Skeeter?
He is stupid, and he wouldn't even know how to treat her.
Oh, I think, in fact, this is, I'm not saying that a baby is doing the acts that I'm seeing right now. This is a grown-up King Maxwell, and he is jacked. He's got a contract. He's on a honeymoon with Rosemary, and they're banging. They are banging, Skeeter.
That doesn't make sense. She'll be like 100 by then.
I mean, yeah, she won't look much different than she does now. She's still wearing the face paint.
That's still illegal. Then she's too old.
That's all in the height of the boulder.
That doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense.
Oh, are you triggered, Skeeter? What's going on?
I'm upset because I felt like we're having a really good episode, and then
I'm getting another part of the vision. They're banging, and next to them is a picture. Oh yeah, a picture of Skeeter Skyflyer, and they're both flicking it off. They're both spitting on it, and now Maxwell gets up from bang time, and he defecates on your picture. Wow, that's a statement.
He has a gun on her. That's clearly
there's no gun in sight. There's no gun in sight, actually.
Yeah, because it's hidden.
Nope. No, he's naked. She's naked. He's naked. There's no way they could have a gun on them. I don't see it.
I've seen you put stuff in your butt before. He could put a gun in his butt. You have
not. Whoa. What?
Yeah.
Explain.
How many times I gotta tell you? I put cameras in your room.
And, oh, fuck. How many times I gotta tell you, you are going to get a lawsuit. I thought I got every camera out. Where's this one at?
They're hidden.
Tell me fucking right now. Where's the camera?
It's in the teddy bear. The Teddy Ruxpin.
Fuck.
That's why his eyes are red.
Yeah.
You talk to Teddy a lot.
Okay. Yes. I use Teddy Ruxpin as my therapist. Sue me. I'm trying to work on my mental fucking health. It's 2021. Fucking don't cancel me. God forbid I talk to a therapist on a daily basis. At least it's somebody who fucking listens to me.
I listen to you. Except for your visions, which I think are a bunch of phooey.
You fucking don't know. I'm looking right at it. I don't want to see these visions. I don't want them to happen.
Well then, I think we can change the future.
Oh, how?
We kidnap King Maxwell.
You better stop. I am not taking any part in this. You've already went on the fucking Hardy compound without my consent or advice, and I am not taking any part in this. You can say all you want, but this is all you. Marky Xtreme, checking out of this one.
Marky Xtreme, you and I will go
to
the Hardy compound. We'll use your car. We'll use your rope and your chairs and your duct tape, and we'll go and we'll put King Maxwell in one of those daycares, and he will just nap and keep napping, and he will be kidnapped, and then we never have to worry about it because he'll just be at a happy, nice place napping.
Stop it. I'm in no way a part of this, associated with this. All the things that Skeeter Skyflyer says or does is in no way, shape, or form the user beliefs of Marky Xtreme.
But he'll have a good time there, because if he wakes up from his nap, then he can play with the duct tape.
Not going to have a good time there because I'm not going to be
chairs
there. Not going to be there.
And play with the rope, because kids love duct tape, rope, and chairs.
Regardless if kids love duct tape, rope, and chairs, I'm not going to be there.
But it'll be your car, so you never want me to take your car.
You're going to take it against my will. And that's Grand Theft Auto.
Will you sign a document saying it's okay?
No. I don't approve. And if you steal my car, that's Grand Theft Auto.
That's a game.
That is a law.
No, it's a game.
No, they got the name from breaking the law. It's called, you steal a car, it's called Grand Theft Auto.
Why would they name it after the game?
I don't fucking know. I don't make laws. I just break them. What?
If you steal a horse, is that Red Dead Redemption?
Yes.
That doesn't... I don't understand. Okay, I'm going to do the last part of the show. Clearly, we're both upset. Can we just hug and say we're both sorry?
I'm fine. You're the one that's triggered because, Rosemary had these delusions about is going to grow up and marry King Maxwell.
Maybe that's her daughter.
No, I can clearly see because she showed me her ID. In this vision right now, she's holding up her ID.
Why? Why would she do that? Why is she...
To confirm her identity. Now she's putting it away.
That's the thing? But she was naked.
I know.
Can you draw it?
Sure. Wait, let me fix this. A little more hair. A little accents on the butthole. And the ID there.
That's what's underneath all that?
Yeah. On most women.
That doesn't make sense.
No. I'm sorry that you don't get it.
Winter Park, Florida. Sounds like a place where you'd find Santa's Village, but it's not. And they should really post a sign about that. But it is home to a champion. Winter Park, Florida is where Dr. Britt Baker DMD practices her dentistry. The Smile Center of Orlando, where their slogan is a smile to brighten your day. They got a Facebook page and everything. Britt Baker is taking new patients. So, do you want me to make you an appointment with Marky Xtreme?
I would not be opposed. And hopefully I get a champion's discount.
Well, good, because I like it when you smile. You look good when you smile.
That's fucking disgusting.
Come on, give us a smile.
I'm not going to smile.
Come on, you look cute when you smile. Give us a smile.
Okay, here.
Aw, see?
Don't do that.
This is great. So you're going to get to meet Dr. Britt Baker DMD. She's going to put her fingers in your mouth. Clean your teeth.
I'm all on board. She can put anything in my mouth. And if it's a part of her practice, yes, I will accept it and give full consent.
You want the phone number?
Sure.
407-678-8848.
1 second. Say that one more time.
407-678-8848.
All right. Let me just make an appointment.
Thank you for calling the Smile Center of Orlando. Our business hours are 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. with extended hours till 4 p.m. on Wednesday and rotating Saturdays. Your call is very important to us. Please hold and a member of our staff will be right with you. Thank you.
Beautiful music. Fucking come on.
Please leave a message.
Let me leave a message. Hello there. This is Mark E. Xtreme in the same business as Dr. Britt Baker DMD. Just calling to inquire about getting an appointment for getting her fingers in my mouth. And I'm curious if she offers a champion's discount because I am a champion in the wrestling business just like her. So if you could just return my call, she should have my number. And if she doesn't have my number, then tell her Nia Jax should have it. Thank you. Goodbye. Well, that should lead to an appointment, I'd say.
That's pretty great. That's a done deal. That's a business. That's a handshake and a bottle of Coke.
I can feel my teeth now. Clean now.
Thank you to Dragon Radio for hosting the show. And you can check out other shows on the network like The House Show, a live concert series featuring performances and conversations with incredible singer-songwriters. Get the experience of an intimate concert in your living room. We should have a concert in your living room.
I mean, yeah, fucking get a rock band in here, maybe Limp Bizkit, fucking Kid Rock, fucking do the Undertaker's theme song. Let's do it.
Yeah, or the guy that sings Banana Phone.
What?
Boom, boom, boom. Raffy. Boom, boom. Ring, 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 ring. Banana Phone. Raffy. You know Raffy?
Fuck no. I don't want any titty fart bullshit in my living room. No.
He's good.
Oh, you don't know good music.
And be sure to go to youtube.com/OnYourMarkShow and hit subscribe and the notification bell. That way you wouldn't have missed out when the Alundra Blaze interview came out. You would have known. It would have been right there in your subscription box. And also you can check out other shoot interviews with top AEW superstars, including the Young Bucks, Matt Hardy, The Bunny, Brian Cage, Peter Avalon, Leva Bates, and so many more. In closing, we've seen wrestling dentists. Mark Xtreme, do you think we'll ever see a wrestling surgeon?
Never say never in this business, and I think it'd be actually smart because, you could go out there with the intentions of saying, oh, I'm going to fix your spleen, and then he, cuts their head off and wins the match. I think it's a very good idea, and in fact, I think that's a good idea I just came up with and will maybe implement in Backyard Wrestling Entertainment.
Are you going to start going to medical school?
I won't, but I'll make somebody else or find somebody else that has.
That is Xtreme, and that's what this show brings you. So thanks, Marky Xtreme. I'm Skeeter Skyflyer. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Bye-bye.
Dragon Wagon.